Today, family, another money play from the Denver playbook. This is the greatest low post play in 2K16 this year. You won't find anything better. What you saw there was just the initial option. This play has a limitless option and it's so good. It's kind of like a freelance on its own. So I'll be calling this the family horns offense. And as you can see here, same play. Look at the ball movement. Look at all the branches. This play is ridiculous. Once in a lifetime kind of play, family. So let's break it down in detail today. So like I said earlier, it is a low post play within the Denver Nuggets playbook. It is called Punch 4-5 Horns Fist. And we'll be referring this to a Sam Fam's family horns because the number is just too long. And it is based out of horns action, so the name makes sense. And it is one of the greatest 2K16 low post plays there is. It might be the best one out there. So let's take a look at the basic option number 1, and that is using the big of the play. So I have called the play for Greg Monroe here. So this means he's going to set this initial screen, and then he's going to slowly roll into the paint. And if there's nothing there, you can go back to the middle, high-low action. This is the way the play is intended to be ran. Now, but there are other ways, obviously. So, but we're going to focus on the big. So here, I've called it for Vujovic. You see, he sets the initial screen. He does a slow roll into the paint. Once again, we go back to the middle. High-low feet. There's no post, so we flush the guy. But the flushing got us post position to deep, easy fouls. So it's not just about the post-up. It's not just about the finish. You can draw a lot of fouls in this play set. Also, as you will see later, here it is again. I'm calling the family horns. Once again, this time is for a Greg Monroe. If this row is there, use it. If not, go back to the top. High-low action again. We're going to flush the top man. And once again, fouls. Like I said, because of the way this play bends the defense, you get a ton of fouls. Here, we're going to call it for Vujovic. He's going to set that initial screen. There's no row, so we go back to the top, the power forward. We go back to that high-low action. Deep into the post, isolation post up, good spin move, easy finish. Yeah, but that's, as I said, not the only option. Look at it this time, we're calling it for Vujovic again, but this time the row is clearly there of the slow row, which is going to hit him. Easy finish, great hands. If you get a big with good hands, this is deadly because they roll slowly into the paint in the family horn set. So that's nasty. You can see it here one more time, the row action, this time for Greg Monroe. He sets the initial screen and watch how he slowly rolls in there, not too fast. That's really, really good if you have a good pick and roll combination between point guard and your big man. So that's option number 1. And here you can see option number 2. You can just actually use the handler, so whoever initiates the play, if that initial screen works from the big that you call for, here we have called it for Jabari Parker. And see, the screen worked. Don't hesitate. Take it all the way straight down to the hole. That's why this play is so good. There's early offense right from the get-go. Now let's take a look at the most beautiful part of this playset, the option number 3, and that's using the wing player. So here I'm bringing it up with Middleton. We're calling it once again for Greg. And you see the screen is there, but the slow roll this time was taken away because Middleton is not a very good handler. He couldn't execute the pick and roll. I don't like the high low they took away, so I just swing it to the wing, 3-pointer. I missed it, but that's good action, and that was online. Here is some more online action. Same thing, we're going to use the wing. You see, we're bringing up with MCW. Jabari Parker is the one we call the play for. Slow roll, nothing. Go to Atenapuko. High low, I don't like it. Too deep into the paint. Instead of passing to the wing, it was denied. So now we flush the wing out of the handoff. So they were doing great defense, but we had a counter for everything there. You see it this time again. We called it for Greg Monroe, so he's going to come down and set the pick. There was no drive for MCW. We go back to the top. The high-low was not as nice, so we swing it. We saw Middleton open right to the wingman. Bangity, bang, bang, bang. Options, family. Family horns are all about the options. No slow roll. We go back to the top. Wing is open. We swing. And then the Buko can't shoot. We drive immediately. But because Greg was sitting there, it sucked in the paint and fenders. The balance is crazy. Even when the wing can't shoot in the set, you can make him drive it deep into the paint because of the forward balance. Same thing. I don't want to shoot with Middleton. Look at me drive. Greg Monroe sitting in the high post cues the paint space. So there is a little bit of space on the low post if you got a good driver. So even if your wing can't shoot, this is still good, family. Family horns. Vujovic with magic this time. We rotate it back to Harris. Harris can't shoot. We drive. Dump it back to the man in the paint. Vujovic finishes. Glorious. And here is a family member, LA Dragon. He's my man. He tests out a lot of plays for me. I'm actually going to leave his channel link in the description. You can check it out. He runs all of the things I teach you guys. So if you go to this channel, you can see the full game versions. Here, he's running the family horns with the warriors, which is practically not fair. He goes to the top, goes to Bogut, and he nasty. He flush Harrison Bucks back in. That's good work, LA. You can see LA here using the Bucks himself this time. He goes to the Parker, he swings it to the wing, he actually hands it off, and then he doesn't go high-low, he just goes back to the high spread 4 pick and roll out of GSW motion. Ooh, boy got game. And also, to close out the tutorial, I'm going to show you guys some organic options, so just pretty much read and react. We're still running family horns here, but it's not so much the options I've showed you, this is just organic. Everything flowing through. So the screen there, it was okay, there's nothing, there's no slow roll, there's no high low, but there's a shot here, great shot, I missed it, but because of the great spacing, Monroe gets the offensive rebound, we flow right back into an isolation middle high pick and roll, spread out the floor, go back to Middleton, swish bomb. That's glorious, family. That's some punch. That's some family horns right into San Fran Freelance's offense. It was either Hawks or GSW motion, but that's why you need a freelance and money plays. That was a freelance and a money play working together in perfection. This time it's just early offense. I see the mismatch, so I don't even use Monroe in the screen. I'm making post, shift the defense like crazy, work the ball around, look at the gorgeous forward balance of the family horns and our GSW freelance. Swish bomb again. Alright, last two clips of the day. This is versus Hall of Fame Sim Computer. We got Vujovic once again with the Orlando Magic. So for the guy who asked me you want to see some Orlando Magic plays, here you go. Run this family horns at a Denver playbook, and man, it's crazy. Like I said here, more fouls. And you see, even the Orlando Magic doesn't have a lot of shooting wings, right? You have Harris. Or back then you had Harris, not anymore. But here you can just see you can go deep into the paint. Easy take. Too bad Harris got traded. I made this beforehand, so but anyways, even if the wing can't shoot, you can drive it. So family, if you enjoyed the family horns, let me know. As always, thanks for coming by. Goodbye Tobias Harris. I'll see all of you next time.